Hey everyone, Scott JUA from the different forums, RPF, IRA, FX Sabres forums, prop forums, every forum known to man that I use is same name. Also Crucible Custom Props, my Facebook page, and my YouTube channel, Scott JUA. Anyway, so this is a very special project. This is a collaboration between me and Lam, a watchmaker in Hong Kong. He is quite a brilliant saber maker as well. And this project came up without telling too much of the story. The customer, the guy someone wanted to commission me to do one of these after seeing the last one I did. It's a Romans-based accurate Obi Wan with a crystal focus tri-rebel in the emitter, and so it's a light up prop. And the story behind this is a little bit of a sad one, but this is going to be a gift for his son. Oliver is going to be giving this the last gift he can give to his son. One of they share a passion of Star Wars lightsabers, and wanted to get this done as fast as possible. And so I teamed up with Lam, and he's just a genius, brilliant, fast sabersmith out of Hong Kong. He's a watchmaker as well, so he has quite a knowledge of the machining and everything. So I sent him. First of all, finding the parts, getting the parts was the first rush, and luckily I found this newly made Romans based. Romans has arguably the most accurate replica parts. Rust Rep used to be the king, but Romans has now resurfaced in the prop world and made some slight improvements to Russ's parts. Well, they are Romans parts all together. He's made the measurements and done his own parts. But when you compare them to Russ's parts, these are more accurate. The threads are exactly accurate to the grenade, the wind vane, everything. All the tiny little details are accurate compared to real grenades, which I have. I've had a couple of those, and Romans had some too. His booster design is based off of his real booster, and it matches my real booster perfectly. Everything is as good as it's going to get as far as a replica goes. So anyway, I found this on Rebel Scum, of all places. Someone was selling their... This guy did an amazing job accurizing and weathering this Romans lightsaber. I mean, when I saw it, it saved me a lot of work, but also it was just done really well, really nicely. He did a good job on it, so I'm really happy that we were able to get this for Oliver as a base, because Roman's run, he was doing a run for people, and it would have taken a little bit more time than I would have liked to get that off the ground. So anyway, let me fast forward a little bit. The request came to build this with a crystal focus, and there was another delay there as far as getting a crystal focus 7 in time, so I cannibalized one of my sabers with a crystal focus 6.5 and a color extender, and that is in this saber now. I sent the raw Romans hilt and the soundboard, color extender. I guess that's about it. And I sent it to Lam, and he made some MakerBot chassis parts. He designed it, and we talked back and forth about how I did the other one and how I wanted to have this one done. So I wanted to make sure it had a 2-watt bass speaker and things like that, and touch plate activation. So one of the things that he did was he designed I guess it's 3D printed, but MakerBot, but it's his MakerBot, his 3D printer he had ordered a new one, but it was not going to make it in time to get this done as fast as we needed it to. So he used the MakerBot to make it, And there is an internal chassis with a 16340 stick pack up here. The color extender lays on top of that in a chassis all by itself. There are chassis pieces using the Romans hollow spacer that hold a 2-watt bass speaker, a on-off switch. Instead of a kill key, there's no visible kill key like my last one. There is a switch, an on-off switch. So you don't need a kill key. You still get it into the pommel to recharge it this way. There's the charge port here, but there is no kill key. The touchpad activation, and what I did for mine was I milled out little slots and put some Pololu switches in here in the rail. But what Lamb did was he designed part of the chassis to hold the switches, and there is a rocker plunger underneath this that... Sorry about that, guys. Phone filled up. So anyway, so the chassis is pretty nice. So there's a separate chassis back here for the crystal focus to sit. Let me go ahead and show you some of the details, and this is also going to be the instructions for Oliver and his son. To get to the recharge port and SD card access, you simply unscrew the cap for the pommel. It's 3 pieces. So this comes off, and right there you see the MakerBot chassis that Lamb made. It is a 1.3 millimeter recharge port. Guys, this will come with a charger, a smart charger. When it's charging, it's red, and it'll turn green when it's done. So you have your charge port, your SD card access. You will need some tweezers. Just push it in and pull it out. And your rice port for connecting it to the computer and configuring your colors. I've already done all that, but you may want to change things how you guys see fit. So that's how you get to it. This floats inside, so it's not a problem for it to be like that. There's no need to take anything else apart. Everything else just stays like that. So when you put this back, the D-ring will face forward. There's a notch in this. See this notch right here? Let me refocus here, guys. So there's a notch right here in the pommel cubes. That goes forward. Lining this up, the D-ring is 1, 2, 3 at the about 4 or 5 o'clock position from the bubble strip. You simply just screw this back on. Line everything back up and tighten it down. There you go. And that's it. That's all you need to do to get inside of it. Everything else is pretty straightforward. I did make a blade plug for it. I had some scrap aluminum and blade material, so I made a quick blade plug for it. There is a small Allen key right here, Allen screw, set screw. Just loosen that up and you'll be able to get that out. So let me show you how everything works. This is your on-off switch, so no kill key. Slide it back to turn it on. And that way when it's displayed, it's in the correct position. This is your activation. This is your auxiliary. So press. Auxiliary button is back here. The wind vane is loose as it is on a real grenade, so I have left it like that, but I can glue it down if you guys prefer. Get with me soon before I pack it up and let me know. So anyway, press and hold to turn it off. Change fonts. Press and hold the auxiliary button.
This is the weapon
Whoops.
of the Jedi Knight.
Press, after it beeps the first time, press it again to go into the menu. Episode 5. Graphics 5. iSaber. This is A New Hope Legend, so this is your Obi and accurate font, and so is Episode 4. That one is the Obi and Luke graphics sounds are the same in the movie, so it's appropriate. Fallen. Now this is a cool one. This is from General Krell from the Clone Wars cartoon, but it's a really good font. Ice Planet, that's kind of fun. Just all Hoth battle sounds. Graphics 4. So let's do that one. Let me show you guys how a blade looks in it. So I'm just going to loosen out that blade plug. Falls right out. Now the blade I made for you guys, let me show you the blade. It has a machining this thin little collar was quite a pain in the butt, but it's necessary to keep it really tight. So you can see here there's a steel base for the Tri-Rebel. The blade slides over that. Well, that helps snug it down, gives it some blade depth. But the collar also, this is bigger than the real balance pipes are bigger than 1 inch by a little bit. So you need that extra width to make it snug. So twist it clockwise because the threads are all threaded in. So if you twist it the wrong way, it'll unthread. So when you remove it and put it in, just twist it clockwise until it seats. See? Just twist it clockwise and then tighten your screw down. You don't have to make it gorilla tight. I wouldn't duel with these sabers, guys. Just make it snug. These are more of a fun play around. You can play with it, but I wouldn't go dueling with it. So anyway, let's fire it up. Got a very nice sky blue there. See if I can swing it around without hitting anything. That's that wind vane. So we got a yellow flash on clash. Okay, let's run through some of the fonts. Whoops. So this has an old color extender in it. And you'll notice, guys, that during the menus and everything, the green dye will come on a bit. That's a firmware glitch in the very first color extenders. That is not a fault or problem with the build or anything. That is a firmware glitch. Episode 5, so let's see. I'm pretty sure this is blue. Oh no, it's red, I think. Because it's Vader. Yeah, really nice, pretty red. And I believe the flash on clash on this one is set to random. So you'll see purple, kind of yellowy white, full on white, pink, bluish white, pinky, cyan. Yeah, so okay, let's go to the next one. I keep doing that. Sorry.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet. The Force is with you, young
Well, we'll get it right. Sorry, I'm just eating up your time. Let's try. Come on, quick, before the camera runs out of juice again. Come on, baby. There we go. Graphics 5, that's iSaber. This is a New Hope Legends. This one's kind of fun. It's very Obi. Nice sky blue blade with a nice yellow flash on clash. With your Vader breathing.
God will, Darth, if you strike me
Oops. Oh, I guess. Anyway. Let's try and get you another font real quick. This is Fallen, the General Krail font. It's pretty cool.
A Jedi. I am no longer naive enough to be a Jedi.
I made this one kind of a yellow, very yellow blade with a lime green flash on flash. It's subtle. Pretty cool. Okay, I think there's one more. Oh, the ice planet. This is an orange. Just for fun. You can change it to whatever you want. Whoops. See, I told you it can take a beating. Alright, so let me turn it off for storage, and then I'm going to shoot just one more video in the darks, so just to play with it a bit. And then, so that's it, guys. I really hope, Oliver and your son, I hope you two enjoy it. I hope it's a little something that Lamb and I could do as quick as we could. I really hope, I hope you guys enjoy your time together and enjoy this saber. It's just a thing, but I hope it brings you guys some happiness. Anyway, let me shoot this small video of me dorking around with it so you can see how the blade lights up and everything. And I'll patch it onto this one, and all my best wishes and love for you guys. So alright, that's it. Okay, here's Saber in the Dark. I'm going to do a couple fonts real quick. There's Fallen.
But you're a Jedi. How could you? A Jedi. I am no longer naive enough to be a Jedi.
Nice yellow. Okay, one more. Again, this green dye lighting up is just a firmware glitch. Alright, this is your Obi, also Obi accurate. Nice blue. Oops. You hit the wrong button.
Stretch out with your feelings. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
That wind vane is rattling around. As do the transistor washers. But it is a genuine looking thing. There you go, guys.